It's one of the top searches on Google. Why is Diddy being charged with RICO?
So the Racketeering Act, also known as RICO, came about in 1970 and was really established to fight organized crime, but it's been morphed into prosecuting people in gangs, in legitimate businesses, etc.
So how does this decades-old law apply to Combs' case? Prosecutors allege his business empire was also a criminal enterprise, making him millions and enabling decades of criminal activity.
Basically, the government's got to prove that there was an enterprise. They then have to show that there was a pattern of activity.
That pattern must include at least 2 predicate acts, related crimes committed by Combs and others within 10 years to prove a racketeering conspiracy.
And then they have to show, of course, that the defendant, that is Mr. Combs, that there was a hierarchy, a structure involved, and that Mr. Combs either ran it or participated in it along with other conspirators.
Prosecutors allege Combs and his associates committed multiple crimes that would fit into this racketeering conspiracy. Kidnapping. Combs' former assistant Capricorn Clark testified Combs kidnapped her at gunpoint and made her come with him, threatening to kill Kid Cudi. Arson. Rapper Kid Cudi testified his Porsche was torched with a Molotov cocktail. Cassie Ventura, Combs' former girlfriend who was dating Kid Cudi at the time, testified that Sean wanted Kid Cudi's friends to be there to see the car get blown up in the driveway. Bribery. Hotel security guard Eddie Garcia testified Combs paid for what he thought was the only copy of the incident in the elevator lobby in 2016, the caught-on-tape beating of Ventura by Combs. Garcia told the jury Combs called him Eddie my angel and handed him $100,000 from a brown paper bag. Forced labor and sex trafficking. Mia, a former personal assistant to Combs, testified under a pseudonym that she was forced to work long hours, at one time going 5 straight days without sleep, and subjected to a cycle of physical abuse by Combs. Mia was one of 3 of Combs' former assistants who alleged similar working conditions on the witness stand. Mia tearfully testified about alleged instances of sexual assault by Combs, including an allegation that he raped her on the bottom bunk of her bedroom in his Los Angeles home. These claims of sexual abuse could fall under the predicate act of sex trafficking. Cassie Ventura also told the jury she was manipulated to participate in sex acts against her will. Transportation for the purposes of prostitution. Recall that Cassie, during her testimony, said she was directed by Combs to use his travel agent to book travel for escorts for the sole purpose of freak-offs. And finally, possession to distribute drugs. 2 former assistants of Combs testified that they procured illegal drugs for him on multiple occasions. One assistant, Capricorn Clark, testified she witnessed Combs giving drugs to girlfriends and friends, something both Cassie and Mia told the jury. The RICO charge alone carries a maximum sentence of life in prison. The defense says the evidence shows Combs may be a flawed individual, but is not a racketeer. He's pleaded not guilty to all charges and denies running a criminal enterprise and denies any sexual assault or abuse.